Without curiosity, we really don't have anything to do here because that's the basis and the foundation of everything we are. I'm Sherry Emerson, and I'm one of the owners of the Pet World Experience in Lawrence, Kansas. There's an access factor here where you can come in and actually interact with the animals instead of like the pet museum that's behind glass. And I think that's what makes Pet World, that dual license approach of half animal shelter, half retail pet store. I think that's what makes this place so drastically different than any other place. So people ask me what are all these pets you grew up with? And I was like, that one's not me, that's the other owner. He's the one that grew up with all the crazy animals in his house. When I first got to know Tim and his obsession with animals was, I thought, crazy. And I'm all about the humans. I love the humans. I love the kids and the staff and the young adults. And so I think that's when the partnership started to form. When I came on board, he was able to finally be free to do all the things that he's really good at because I took over the things that weren't so natural for him. Foster is our first word. Foster, educate, inspire, conserve. And so we foster this natural affinity that children have for animals. Okay. You put your hand under this back end, and I'm gonna take his front end. Is he heavy?
No.
Not really. You ready? It builds that curiosity and they want to learn more about them. That's what curiosity does. It just teaches us to ask the questions and learn about things and then make better decisions with what we learn from being so curious. You can hold him and just look right at his face. Supposed to look at his face. He's super nice.
I think he wants to go down here.
I think you're right. Exploring. Kids, as they grow, they'll be more inspired to think about the source of everything, and not just the pet that they have in their house, but the shoes they're wearing and the backpack that they buy, and what's the sourcing here, and how am I affecting the earth with these decisions that I make? And then ultimately, that should lead to a well-groomed conservationist at the end. We've had our share of challenges, but in 2015, I would say that was the hardest that we've ever faced. I picked up my phone. It was my mom on the other end of the phone, and she said, honey, there's bad news. There's a fire at Pet World. And she said, that's all we know. After the day came to an end and we assessed the damages, everybody gathered at my house, and my kitchen was full of all these young adults with these supportive things that they were saying. There were a lot of group hugs, but it was mostly, okay, what's the next thing? I had talked to Tim after everybody went home, and I asked him, what are we gonna do? And he said, we're gonna reopen. We don't have any option. We took on a stewardship of Pet World, back in '88, and we're not done yet. It's not our turn to let go. So we're gonna reopen because where are the kids of Lawrence gonna go? This is all they know. The Pet World community has been proven and tested and proven time and time again because we've been here 34 years. That is a long time for one business to live in a community. Just about the time we think, I don't know what we mean to this community, the community reminds us what we mean to this community. we've traveled everywhere. I mean, we are big travelers, and we've searched for the other Pet World, the sister city, of Pet World, and we've never found one. There's nothing really like what we do with this whole concept of dual licensing and bringing adoption and rescue and rehome in with pet retail. And I think that it's because we're in Lawrence, Kansas, and I'm just not sure that a business like ours could function anywhere but Lawrence, Kansas.